Robert Heffernan, Endotech, exclusively for Pareto token holders and Endotech subscribers. This is Blockchain Vitals, and it's our weekly show where I'm going to discuss that weekly fractal, that weekly time frame that is so important for me in my analysis. I'm a master technician, firmly in the matrix when I'm trading cryptocurrencies. And an interesting week, and I got to do some shaking and moving here because I thought on these crosses somebody would shine a light and compete with Bitcoin, but so far nobody wants to challenge for the lead, and it's all Bitcoin as far as I can see. That's what the crosses are telling me, and I'm going to talk about all those levels on the Vital segment. Before we do that, though, let's take the rounds. Let's do the rounds. Doing the rounds, little segment we do every day, talking what's on in what I'm seeing in cryptosphere, in the cryptocurrency landscape. The article that really jumped out at me today was the news that the Nasdaq in New York City, actually they had the meeting in Chicago with several big blockchain or cryptocurrency exchanges. And the article said that they're working with several exchanges and that they are open to launching futures on blockchain assets, Bitcoin in particular. And the CEO of the Nasdaq understands how transformative blockchain will be in financial services, in the financial sector, and far and wide the implications of this. But for me, mostly, I love seeing one of the best players in the space coming in, giving advice, helping out. I guarantee you they will be buying, one of these exchanges or partnering because for me, and I've said this before and I'll continue to say it, the fees are just exorbitant to trade these things. So any kind of high frequency trading and not even like super high frequency, even getting in and out a few times a day, if you're paying a tenth of a percent, you get in and out 10 times, you're paying 1% a day to trade these things. It's ludicrous. It's beyond ludicrous. There's 255 trading days in a year. I mean, you got to be pretty good to withstand those exorbitant fee structures on any kind of higher frequency trading. Anyway, so companies like Nasdaq, the competition will develop on the trading side of these things, and fees will come down. That is for sure. And then another billionaire hedge fund now with we get one day the super hedge fund saying Bitcoin's a scam, a sham, and going to zero. And then the next day you get somebody else in the space saying it's a great bet, it's not going away, it's stood the test of time, and look out for the upside. You know what? That's why I've always said forget about the whispers and let the chart tell you what the heck's going on. Because you can't hide in the chart, all right? All the price discovery is displayed in the chart. And you can run, but you can't hide from what that chart is telling you. All right, and I love it because it's very similar to the medical terminology that we often use, the relative health and or sickness of these blockchain assets, and that's what we try to do with the Blockchain Vital sheet. And it's no different than you going into the ER and telling the doc you're fine. You can go home. He's saying, yeah, well, your blood pressure is through the roof and your heart rate is varied, and you ain't going anywhere. All right, we're checking you in because you are not fit to be walking the streets. Anyway, we're going to talk to Vitals here, but before we do that, I want to just jump back and say again, and I'll be saying it every day. I'll lay off saying this about August 8th when this is not free for download anymore. But right now, the Endotech app is available at the App Store for your Apple iPhone. Let our signals quicken your pulse. Have actionable trading information at your fingertips 24/7, 365 days a year. As long as that phone is fully charged and you have an internet connection, you will have signals to quicken your pulse. And let's get away from this for just 1 second, and let me just tell you that we are working on the Android version of the Endotech app, and that will be out hopefully sometime in August. As I said on my tweet before the segment here, the dog days of summer are firmly settling in on us. Hot, man, hot out there. But I kind of think that the crypto markets, the way this chart setup is displaying itself, crypto markets are just starting to heat up, man. And I think it's going to be an exciting August to be trading cryptocurrencies. All right. Let's take the vitals, but before that, I got to say goodbye to the YouTube crowd because you need to own Pareto tokens or be an Endotech subscriber to get my full take on what I think is going on in these blockchain assets. So, goodbye, YouTube folks.